Scion of Balance.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy here, Citizen JV, and today I want to talk about something here that I never really was quite anticipating. I did watch this year's State of Play, and I'm excited. There was one thing that did really come to my mind instantly was that they are now remastering Legacy of Kain Defiance, and I'm just like, what? And I think for me, as a longtime fan of this franchise, I'm just like, yes, I think this is about time. You know, other than the fact that they did release last year, towards the end of the year of 2025, to where we got the only re-release of Legacy of Kain Defiance, only with that DMC fixed camera. Now, that is one thing I really want to talk about here and discuss as well, is that they finally fixed the camera system to where it still maybe feels a little bit more like of a DMC still, but at the same time they did refine it to a certain degree that to where you can now be able to be more of a modernized control method from that of the previous Legacy of Kain games. And I'm going to say one thing here, ladies and gentlemen, as well, is that it's about freaking time. I mean, it's a long time coming, not just as a remaster for this game, but with the game that it's going to have a modern control schematic and basically being able to control Raziel and as Kain in this remaster. And I'm just like, yes! It's just like, it was one of those things to where when I finally saw that, I'm just like, wow, this looks incredible. And so that's one thing I wanted to touch upon. Now, even more so, what I was really more staggered or basically enthralled by was the fact that they were able to customize, go through custom skins, and it also has to do with which editions you want to get for the game as well, because there are going to be 3 different types of editions, to where you have the standard, the digital deluxe, and then the Heart of Darkness edition, which I will be getting at some point before the 3rd of next month. And another thing that I did quite notice is that they are now going to release another Legacy of Kain game, but in a Castlevania type of way, called Legacy of Kain Ascendance. Now, while I did not get the graphic novel, which is the Legacy of Kain: The Dead Shall Rise, which I understand that novel or graphic novel did not end very well. It had a cliffhanger, much like Soul Reaver 1 did, before Soul Reaver 2 came out years after. But here's the thing, I did hear pretty good things about it overall, other than the ending was a cliffhanger. So that's where Ascendance is probably going to be taking place, is going to be the grand sequel to Legacy of Kain: The Dead Shall Rise. And so I'm kind of curious where that's going to go. Well, we shall see from that point forward. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I would say that it's a great way to really experience this Defiance remaster in its full form and glory, with some really cool high quality textures and resolutions, and the way how Terrell looks when you go up against him in the game in Defiance as well. And there is another thing I would like to say. Congratulations to Raina Audrin. I mean, she's been doing an amazing job with the remasters of Soul Reaver 1 and 2 that came out last year. And I love their channel, what they do, and what they really bring to the table when it comes to a huge fan base, much like the Legacy of Kain series. And like I said, again, congratulations. I couldn't really be more happy for you guys, or be happy for you that you're bringing something back to the table to us fans and around the world as alike as well, even for newcomers or even for veterans, much like myself. So, like I said, one more time, congratulations. So another thing I will add here real quickly as well is that I'm just very impressed of what this remaster looks like. I love the character models and of Kain and Raziel, and I really can't wait to see what this whole entire remaster is really going to entail when it comes to the vistas, you know, like Dark Avernus Cathedral, or, you know, the everything that what you're able to traverse through the re-release of last year into a beautifully rendered HD graphic rendition of a better version of Legacy of Kain Defiance. So This is a visual treat. I literally can't wait. This is going to be awesome. But anyways, so much more to do, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jake from Citizen JV. You guys have a good, fantastic, amazing weekend. And I'll see you guys in the next one.